So think of farming, think of seeds, think of space in terms of territory, how many acres, right? Think of your words, your thoughts, your actions, all as forms of seeds. Anytime that you take in more knowledge, you're giving seeds that help you kind of maneuver your life differently as a result of the new information you just got. Those that know better do better. Often. Not all the time, but often they do. So think of life as like a farmer, and think of everything that you want to grow. Like, what is it that you want to get to and grow, and goals and stuff like that? What is it that you want to get better at in life? Sow seeds in there. Thoughts, actions, words. In that way, you're sowing seeds. Then you have to water it, right? That's how it grows. How do you water it? You pay attention to it more and more every day. Meaning you meditate on it, you go and you practice, habitually practice, and return back to the seed. So like, let's say you want to get closer to God in identity. Let's say you want to know Him and you want Him to know you. You want to build that relationship with God. You do the things. You sow the seed. But before you sow the seed, what do you have to do? Plow the ground. What does plowing ground mean? Well, it means that you got to break some stuff in that's right now, the ground is hard. It might not even be good soil, but we got to plow the soil anyways. And what that looks like is that you do stuff that you're not used to. You're breaking ground. So anytime you're going to start something for the first time, you're breaking ground, you're plowing. When you're implementing a new habit, a lifestyle, or a pattern, when you're implementing something that you want to do different, those are seeds that you're putting into that ground that you just plowed. And anytime you come back to that and you repeat it, you're watering it. With time, practice, and effort, that thing will grow. And what I mean by that thing is, you will see the fruit of what it is that you're practicing. The problem is, too many people are sowing bad seeds. Doubt, fear, insecurity. I'll never, I can't, I won't, that's too much, whatever. Those are the seeds that they're planting. And what's coming up in their life? All that fruit. So what we got to do is we got to cut down all of that, and we got to renounce to all of that and say, we're doing a new, we're going to grow different crops. And these are not the crops that we're going for. And by that, you mean renewing your mind. So you renew your mind, so you're going to sow seeds according to what you want to see grow in your life. What do you want to grow? I want to grow my relationship with God. Okay, faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God. Put on the Audible Bible. You're going to be sowing seeds into your mind. And it will, over time, change you. And that's the way it works. It's the consistency that helps you to see the fruit. Because if you stop watering the seed, it could have grabbed, like maybe it had the stem coming out of the ground, but then all of a sudden you got distracted with something else. You forgot about it. You didn't tend to it anymore, and that's like the devil, to get you to go and be distracted by your friends or entertainment or whatever it is, and you forgot what it is that you were starting. Something that was, going to flourish. You're watering something else now in its place. So whatever you sow and whatever you water, you will reap. That's simple, guys.